Hey everyone!
Hello.
Welcome. We're so glad you're with us today. I'm so happy that Megan is joining me. She's so excited to be here.
So excited.
So if you guys don't know Megan, I just said, you've done 3 at 3 before, and she's like,
Nope.
I have avoided this at all costs.
Yes.
And here we are.
Till now.
Till now. Yes. I always love it. I get to have lots of friends on, so it's always kind of fun to get a new friend who hasn't done this before.
Yeah.
So, Megan, tell us where you work.
Oh, well, I'm here at my girlfriend's quilt shop at the Logan shop, and I love it. It's so fun.
Yeah. And Megan has a class coming up next Tuesday.
I do.
So if you're local,
Yep.
it's not too late to sign up.
It's not. It's not. It's an embroidery 101 class. So,
And what are you going to be making?
we are making a little snowman mug rug.
So much fun. There you go.
Yes.
There's the comments.
Oh, how fun. Hello, everyone.
So now you get to see where everyone is from.
That's awesome.
And this I'll show her. We're going to give her a little tutorial right over here. It says how many people are watching right now. And so they're
Okay.
still coming in, and that will just go up. Don't think about it. Everyone give Megan all the love.
Thanks.
So she'll come back again.
Yeah, good luck with
We
that.
love Megan. She's a delight to work with, and she does a great job here in the store.
Thanks.
So I'm glad you're on here with me.
Good.
So, should we quiz her? See if she watches. You're watching 3 things at 3, where thing number 1 is
Something to smile about.
oh, she's good. Thing number 2.
Something to learn.
Yeah. Is it Beth right there? Can you see? Is Beth like right there? She might be able to grab it for you. No? Yeah. Thing number 2 is
Something to learn.
and thing number 3 is
Deal of the day.
All right, let's find this and then let's go.
Oh yeah, yes. So okay,
Okay,
we're
well,
relevant.
It out.
she just said she's so excited to go home and watch this.
No, I love watching 3 at 3, but probably not when I'm part of it.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, we'll tell you at the end. There's you gotta at least show your family. You'd be like, look what I did today.
Yeah, my
So,
kids will think it's great.
Yeah, you tell them, hey, I'm a streamer.
Yeah,
That's what I tell my kids,
Yeah.
and they're so impressed.
they'll think that's cool. Yeah.
Well, we have some great funnies today, and like I do always love it when the other person hasn't seen it, because then I get the barometer on whether it's funny or not.
Okay. Okay.
So our first one is this one.
You could have told me there's only one S in mouse before I sprayed this in my mouth. A can of mousse. That's funny.
Isn't that funny? Like a
Yes.
little canned mouse.
That's a good one.
These guys made me smile. And I love Baby Yoda. I think he's like the new Confucius.
Yes.
So here's a couple of Baby Yodas that seemed very me.
Okay. I went on 2 diets because there wasn't enough food on just the one.
Baby
I love
Yoda,
that.
you're a genius.
Yes.
I never thought of that.
Yes. That's
Just
a
do
great
2.
idea. Right. Yeah.
Then it's good.
Right.
It will be fantastic.
Yes.
All right. And of course, another Baby Yoda, which is where we all would like to be.
Don't give up on your dreams. Keep sleeping. Yes, please.
Yes. It is nap time again.
Yes.
Oh, don't we all wish we could just be Baby Yoda?
Yes.
And this one, we have all of these holidays coming up. You know, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, and
Yep.
in between then, we have like every party you can never go to, right?
Right. Yes. Tis
Are
the
you a
season.
big celebrator?
Yeah. Yep.
Are you having Thanksgiving at home, or do you go
We're
somewhere?
going to my sister's this year for Thanksgiving, so we kind of all
What's your food assignment?
a veggie tray. If that says anything about my cooking skills.
Well, they didn't assign her the water, so she's
Right.
up a step.
A little above, yeah.
Well, that's fun. Is there a lot of people?
Yeah, quite a few. There's close to 20 of us.
That's a big
so yeah, it'll be fun.
Mine was 9 until today, and now I don't know what it is. It went up. So my sister texted me, and I'm like,
okay.
okay,
Yeah.
we're
What's your
okay.
cooking assignment?
Most of it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I hosted at my house, so it's
Oh, I
hard not
see.
to get the turkey when it's
Right.
at your house.
Yeah, that's true.
because that doesn't travel well.
Yeah.
We've tried it.
Right.
You can
funny.
soak that in a lot of butter and it still tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah. So all right. So here's for all of your. I mean, it kind of goes along with the 2 diets for Yoda, but here we go.
Maybe I need to be a bit more realistic.
Come on, Peppermint.
Yes. Yes.
You can be taller and thinner. I'm sure of it.
Oh, that's funny.
I know. I saw that one and I was just like, this is true.
Yeah.
This is true. William says, food assignments for Thanksgiving. The best one is the M&M casserole. Just blend all kinds and serve cold over ice cream.
Oh yeah. That's great.
Maybe you could take a surprise dish.
Yeah. There you
The
go.
M&M casserole.
Yes. That's a great idea.
Kathy says she's awake. No nap for her today.
Oh, wow.
Always teasing Kathy. She works hard, but every once in a while I'll catch her and I'll be like, did I wake you up? All right. And our next one. This one, your kids are younger, right?
My youngest is 10. So, yeah, they're still
They're
pretty little.
See, mine are all older and they're a bit sarcastic.
Mm-hmm.
They're my youngest are 20.
Okay. My
So-
oldest is 17. So, we're getting
You're
there.
getting there. You're getting there.
Mhm.
So this is how we show love at our house.
Okay. Yeah.
A
I
little
feel
bit of
that.
sarcasm. And
Yeah.
so this is me.
Give up sarcasm, but that would leave interpretive dance as my only means of communication.
And those of you that have not been in the Logan store, there's some dance classes above us most of the time.
Yep.
Interpretive dance is not quiet.
No.
Neither is ballet. Neither is jazz.
Nope.
None of it. So if you ever come into the Logan store and it sounds like the roof's gonna cave in, so far it's held.
Yeah. Yep. It has so far, but they are not graceful dancers.
No, they are not prima ballerinas up there. That
No.
is for sure.
Yeah.
It is. It's pretty funny. I think everyone that comes in kind of does that same thing. They like look at you and you guys are like, I don't know.
Yeah, we're kind of used to it until someone mentions it, and then we're like, "Oh, yep, there it is."
It is kind of loud.
It is there. Yep.
It's always fun. All right. And one last one. This is our little friend, the squirrel.
Okay.
And he says, run, freeze, run again, turn around, run, no freeze. And I just had to do this one because it ties into our project today. So
Okay.
there's our little squirrel. And
All right.
you don't seem like you have ADHD.
Not usually.
Not usually.
You know, I have my days.
Oh, I have a lot of those
I think
days.
we all do.
Yes. So, Donna's asking, we did used to have the top floor. It's been a few years ago, and the dance company's only been here like a year, maybe.
I was gonna say at least a year because they were here when I started,
Yeah,
and that
and
was a little over a year ago. So
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. It was like
yeah,
fall of last year,
Mhm.
maybe late summer, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And it was quite a shocker.
Mhm.
We're like,
yeah,
who did we rent to? But
Right.
it is cute to watch them running in, all
Yeah.
these little kids. And
yeah, and you can hear starting this week or last week, I guess, they play Christmas music and dance, to Christmas music. So that's kind of fun too.
You're like, I gotta go see what they're doing up there.
Yeah, I want to go up and watch them.
Oh, so funny. So, all right. So that is all of our thing number 2. Let me come up here. And we're going to go right into thing number, we got to find it. Or that was all thing
number
1. It's going to be a long time. I hope you're able to just cover this, Megan. Go to thing number 2. And this one I'm excited about because we've been doing the Procrastinators Club in, I'm going to take it off now, guys. Sorry. We're not close enough. I don't want that on my head. We have been doing Procrastinators Club, and we've been working on bench pillows. And it's brought up a lot of conversation about how do you finish a pillow? And guys, the choice is yours. You are the master of your own destiny. And people are, like Kimberbell just did the nativity pillow. Mm-hmm. And it has a zipper at the bottom, and some people are loving it and some people aren't. But guess what? You can choose.
Yeah. So
just know that, like, if you look at it and you're like, I don't love that. I like how I've been doing it. It's okay. You can choose whichever way you want. And there's a lot of different options. So I brought 5 ways to finish your pillow. But first of all, I'm going to show you this one. This is a pillow I did a while ago.
Cute.
And this is where I turned the phrase the fat man. Because when you turn it around, it's got its little belly hanging out. Yep. And so after I did this one, and the pillow's not like super fluffy, there just wasn't enough of a overhang. And I put it right in the middle. So this is when I change my pillows. And most of the time I do them lower. So that's just something I learned. It's a preference that I have. So if they say like do 2 pieces and it's like right in half, I usually will do one longer and one a little bit shorter so that it hits it here, because then we don't have the fat man on back.
Yeah.
So, and I'll show you that one later. Okay. So we're going to talk about a couple of different ones. We're going to start right here in order, hopefully. So those of you that watched in Houston when we did we did a little random things, you noticed that I got the golden squirrel panel. It's a beautiful panel.
Okay.
So look at this.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Do you love
golden
the golden squirrel?
That's great.
She's like, this is going to be crazy. But so all of our little bags are made out of that, or our little pillows are made out of that panel. And this is what I wanted to show you, is that if you do the same thing, it becomes a bag. So it's just kind of the opposite. Instead of putting it at the bottom, you put it at the top, and it becomes this. So the first one we're going to show is super easy, and it is this one right here. Okay. So we have a golden squirrel block.
Love it. Love it.
And these pillows they're not going to be very big. We're probably not going to, I don't know, maybe we'll put them up somewhere. I'm not going to use them in my house. I'm sorry. And so the first way we're going to show is an envelope. And like I said, I always do the one piece longer so that it's not right in the middle. And so if you look at that right there, it is a little bit longer. And then depending on the size of your pillow, it will change how much you want to overhang it. And on this one, we have, whoops, let's see if we can bring this down. Maybe. Oh, okay. So we have just this little, this would be flat. I'm just going to fold it 1/4 inch and 1/4 inch. And I like to top stitch it. And that will just seal that edge. Some people will just fold it over like 2 inches and not even finish the edge. That's up to you. I like the look of a top stitch, and I like to have it finished. So we're going to do that first. We were sewing on this Presto earlier, and I'm hoping it's still all going to be nice to us.
I hope so too.
Do you like the Presto?
I do. It's a good machine.
It's a fun little machine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what stitch we have right now. We have a zigzag. Let's go to did it change it? Nope.
Nope. I think if you select your, yeah.
Okay. Did that work?
I think so.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're just going to do a top stitch here, and we are going to do a little bit longer stitch just because I like the look of that. Lisa set it up to secure that stitch, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And then second cut. Yep. I'm like, she set this up earlier. Let's see what it's if it's still
You have
set
to
up.
raise it with, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so she set it up to cut it. So we have that. And now all we're going to do is we're just going to layer these. And we're going to put the squirrel down, and we're just going to go around the outside of it. So we'll put this one first, and then this one. And we'll go all the way around. Zip, zip, zip. Should have pinned it. It would have been genius to have it pre-pinned here. So what we're making here is about an 8-inch pillow. And William's saying steam-a-seam to get a crisp fold. These ones I actually did use a little bit of Material Magic. So that makes it kind of nice. Okay, so we just zip, zip, dip all the way around. And then on this one, I would go and trim your corners off. And then you just... Gonna turn inside out, and now your pillow is complete. So
Love
it's
it.
just that easy. And that is just your standard envelope style.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't do it on, I do it down low just because I don't want the fattest part under that seam. But that
Mhm.
is up to you. That is up to you. Someone says this is not on Facebook. Because it should have been on both. It should have been on Facebook and on YouTube. We'll have to see. I don't know if there's a way I can fix it now. If it's not there.
They're saying it's on Facebook.
They're saying it is?
Yep.
Okay.
So
Go and look again. Oh, good. I'm like, I don't know how to fix it. We'd have to start over. Okay, so the next envelope style is an easy one. We're just going to show you. We're not going to sew it all the way up. And that is when you're going to take both of your fabrics and you're just going to fold them in half. So the same thing that if you're doing this, you could cut it a little bit longer. You don't want to cut it exactly. So like if you're doing an 8-inch pillow, you don't want to cut two that are 8 inches because you need them to overlap. So I cut one that was a little bit longer and then one that was a little, I think it ended up being like 8 inches. And I did top stitch it. So I top stitched the one edge, but this kind of gives you a finished look on the inside and the out. And the thing that I like about this is it makes it a little bit more substantial. I don't know, like just that there's the double layers of fabric, and so it holds the pillow really well.
Yeah.
So you would do the same thing with this. You would just layer them, unless you want to do a binding, and then you would do it on the back.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so this kind of starts doubling the 5 up to 10, because any of them you could sew and turn inside out, or you can sew and then add a binding. So if I was to do that, I would have these layered like this on the back, and then this on the front, just sew around it, and then you would add a binding like you would a quilt.
Cute.
So that's another way to do that. And now we're going to get to the little bit trickier ones, because we're bringing out the zippers.
Oh no.
Megan, you don't like zippers?
They're really not too bad.
They really aren't.
No.
They, in some ways, they're kind of fun. And this is where I'm going to show this one. That when you have a zipper, it doesn't have to match, first of all. So if you have a zipper where you're like, it's not the right color, you can add a flange over the top and it will hide it. And the other thing is you don't get that pulling. And so it makes it so it's not as terrible. And like this pillow is actually heavier and fluffier than the other one, but because it has a zipper, it just holds its shape a little bit better. So to do a zipper, we want our zipper foot. There it is. And so you have a foot that looks like this. And this is just going to give you a place. Your needle goes down right in this little hole, and you can either choose on this one, the right or the left, depending on which way you're sewing your zipper. And then it's really not too hard. So we're going to set this here. And I sewed one side so it would be a little bit faster. And that's what it looks like. Okay, so on this one, we are going to insert that flange. This is what the bottom side looks like. And on this one, you would just come up here. And sometimes I like to audition them a little bit. Bring it down here so you guys can see. Okay, so I'm going to lay it right on the edge of that zipper. Okay, so I line up the edge of my fabric right here. So if I have this, I would lay it down right like that, right along the edge. And then this one is where it's a little bit trickier. If I have the flange, it's going to lay down. And then if I sew this piece will come up. And so that's what I want it to look like.
Awesome.
So if you're kind of questioning, like, what am I doing? Am I doing it right? That's what I would do, is just kind of hold it in place. Give it a little bit of a audition, I guess, just to make sure it's in the right place. So we're going to line these all up and clip them on, and we're going to sew this one. So this one, we are going to put the zipper on is it the left or the right? It's our left.
So you'd want it on the left.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. And that's because we're going to put the zipper is going to go right under the edge of this foot right there. And so, and I'm going to move the zipper pull out of the way. And then I'm going to, this one I could actually leave it out of the way. And then when I sew it in, just make sure that it's there. But I'm going to show you how, if you're doing this, a good way to do this. So you have it here. Your zipper goes under the foot, and this is like right next to the teeth. And then we're going to start sewing. Oh yeah, those stitches.
We'll do that.
And this is what I usually do, is usually I get a little ways, and then I do my needle down, and then I lift my foot up, and then I will zip my zipper up. I'll just pull it kind of to the side, and then zip my zipper, and then I can finish. And so if your zipper is in a place where you kind of need to do that, that helps to do part of it then zip it, and then finish it. Okay. We'll go ahead and cut that. And then on the flange, all you would do is open it up, and then you would sew it to your back of your pillow like that. You would make sure that these were sewn down, and you can do a top stitch on this if you want, or you don't have to.
Awesome.
That's up to you. So that's kind of the third way to do it.
I like
So
it.
that's a fun one. All right. So now we have the fourth way. Dun, 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 dun. It's not a golden squirrel. It is a bunny.
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah, the bunny is cute. I like the bunny. All right. So Megan, get you in here. Have you used these zippers before?
I have not.
So these are the Kimberbell lace zippers, and there's other places that sell them, but they are nice because you don't have to worry about folding it over.
Yeah.
You can, but you don't have to. You can just put your material down. I do like to sew twice. I sew once really close to the zipper, and I sew a second time a little bit farther away.
Okay.
So if you go to the back, I do have kind of an unfinished edge there, but it's all tacked down. And then the hardest part on this one is when you sew it into the pillow is just making sure that your zipper pull is within your pillow. Because if it's out here and you sew it and trim it,
It's not going to open.
it's not going to open. It is not good. It is
Yeah.
not good at all. So that's that one. It's just a zipper showing a lace zipper as opposed to a zipper that you install.
I like that.
So that one is kind of a favorite one. And then another thing that you can do is you can add a flange. Have you ever added a flange to a pillow?
I have not.
So it
No.
makes them this one, the golden squirrel.
The golden squirrel.
I was looking at colors and I'm like, this is not a real easy color to match
No.
in my fabric that I have.
No.
So we have the golden squirrel here, and this is going to be my flange. So I have about my 8-inch pillow, and then I've added about 2 inches for the flange. And a lot of people, this gets really confusing because they're like, what do I do now? How do I do this? And all you're going to do is finish the back like you normally would, unless you're putting a zipper in. So like if you're doing envelope style, you can still finish it the same way. And then once you're all done, then you just go back around and you sew around the flange, and you have your flange. So we'll
Okay.
show you that.
Yeah.
But we have another zipper. And what I did here was I cut it about where I want it. And you can see that better here. And I have a basting stitch in here so that it's holding it. And what I'm going to do is just put my zipper on top and then sew around the zipper up to those marks, because this is where my flange would go to, are these 2 marks.
Oh, okay.
So this gets a little bit tricky. Okay, so we're going to put that there. We're going to put our zipper down, and I'm going to start, so it's facing down because it's going to come out the front, and then I'm going to start out here, but when I sew across right here, I have to remember to get my zipper pull in there. So that's your job.
Okay. I'll try to
You'll
remember.
try and remember that. It'll be easy, right? So we're going to bring it up here to the machine. Make sure you can see it. I'm going to keep it on the left, and I just make sure that zipper is centered right over where I have that. Okay, I'm about to that mark, so we'll just put our needle down We'll sew up here. We're going to sew kind of a little box. And then we'll just sew back. Remember, this is the hard part.
Gotta
You
open your
gotta open your
zipper.
zipper up. We might want to. And at this point, if you want to like tear that open, your what is it? Your seam, because it's just basted. It might
Oh, I
make it a
see.
little bit easier,
Mhm.
but we're gonna just kind of keep playing with it. And it is a little bit tricky, just because you don't want to get your zipper stuck in there. And that's what I'm doing. We're gonna trim it. We don't know what we're gonna do here. We're just gonna open it and unzip it. Do we have a little seam ripper? Oh, we have a little scissor. We'll just do that. This is the fun part about sewing every different place. You just never know. You guys just see we're just opening that basting part because that zipper was kind of chunky, kind of in our way. So we'll get it out of our way and then we'll just finish. Because why make it hard? This does not close the same way that my machine does.
There's no button.
There's
on this
no
one.
button on this
Oh, no.
one, but it's still great.
It is a great machine.
Just come up to our mark and sew across. Okay, so you can see what we did there is we basically sewed a square around where we want that zipper. So we're just going to cut this off while we've got these scissors here. Cut the zipper there. Cut the zipper here. And what's nice about this is with the flange, we don't have all of that extra bulk of the zipper in our way. And then we'll just come back up here. And you can see that we have kind of that perfectly hidden zipper.
Nice.
So that makes that one a really nice way to finish it. You know, seam ripper works, but so do scissors.
If you can't find
If
it.
you can't find it, then you're there. Okay, so let's look at this one. We're going to open it up because we're going to be turning this inside out after we sew it. I don't know what these are. Let's get those off. Okay, and we're just going to sew this right to the front of our little squirrel. A zip, zip, zip. And hopefully we don't run out of popping. Or hopefully oh, we need our other foot too. Your zipper foot could work. But why?
Not as easily.
This is like I planned it, isn't it? So Megan, we know you have an older kid and a younger kid. How many kids do you have?
3.
3.
Yep.
Boys, girls,
2 boys and a girl.
and which one's 17?
My oldest, he's a boy.
And your daughter
17.
is.
My daughter is the youngest.
And how old's your other son?
He's 13. He just turned 13. So
13.
2 teenage boys in my house.
Yeah, 13's not my favorite age. Sorry.
No. Yeah.
They know a lot.
They do. They know more than you realize.
Yeah, and you're like,
Yeah.
not sure I'm ready for you to know that. And why do you
Right.
know that? And,
Yeah.
but they're fun. They grow up and they're fun. They do fun things. Okay, so we just trim that. There we go. Turn it inside out. Poke your corners out good. Your favorite turning tool, which is probably the R&K. If you don't have that one. And William says they eat more than you know.
Yes, they do.
They start to slow down. That's what they tell
Do
me.
they? We haven't reached that
No, we
point
haven't
yet.
either. Mine are 20 and 23. I'm like, they said it
Yep.
happens soon. Okay, so this is like we would do a normal pillow, but we have that flange. We're making an 8-inch pillow, but right now it's closer to 12. So I would give this a really, really good press. And then we're just going to sew right on top and sew that flange down.
Okay. I had no idea flange was so easy.
Yeah, now you're going to be putting
Now
flanges
I'm
on
gonna-
all your pillows because you're like,
Yes.
wow, it makes it look so professional.
It does. It's really a cute touch.
Just making sure that zipper's not in my way. It's kind of on that side, so. So Megan, you just finished a whole bunch of the Santa jar toppers.
I did.
And are you loving those?
Yes, they're so fun to make.
I told her I did a little tutorial on that a few weeks ago, and I like told everyone, I'm like, they are magical. They really, are.
I set up with my cat. I try to very quick.
Oh,
It's
it's
down-
around the back side of the building and downstairs.
So I got to go in the back.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, those jar toppers are fun. And my daughter painted a bunch of the little frames, the frame ornaments from Hobby Lobby. And we put them in frames instead of on jars and made little ornaments with them.
Yes, they turned out so cute.
Really cute.
So there is my flange.
Cute.
And we're gonna turn it around to you.
That's really cute.
So, and then there's on the back. And because I kind of planned it, my zipper just falls within the pillow place, and you can fill it up.
Cute.
Or a pet vest. Yep. So the zipper, I left it to 8 inches, so it doesn't go out into here because I was able to trim it. So it goes right to there, right where that flange is. So it makes it so you have it, but it's not in the bulk of your seams or your flange. So that one makes it really nice. Donna says she saw that you posted those.
Yeah,
And says, that was you?
it was me.
Guys, it's Megan. Yes, they turned out so cute.
They were
I
so
love them. I
fun.
love the bright colors with it too.
Yeah.
So yes, if you're looking to do that,
Yep.
Hobby Lobby, were they in the Christmas ornament decorations or were they somewhere different?
They were with like the craft stuff. So they're just little wooden ornament frames, and then we painted them red and green and white, and
They're so cute.
yeah, they turned out really cute.
William says this needs to be filled with walnut shells.
That's a big pincushion.
Would be a big pincushion. But look at that cute golden squirrel.
Aw.
So that is our 5 different ways to fill a pincushion. And that brings us to thing number 3. Look, we can do this now. All right. We are going to go right here. All right, so I'm going to share my screen so that I can show you, because once in a while we'll get new people on here. I'm going to take you to our website, which is
mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com.
Okay, there it's shared.
I'm like, are you
Like-
waiting for me to announce that?
Yeah, yes, I was. Thank you. You're hired. You can do this every week with me.
Oh,
You read my mind. So this is our website, and if you just scroll down, you come to a deal of the day, this center green box, and you click on it, and it takes you to a couple of our deals that we have going on right now. And because we were doing zippers and all that fun stuff, we did some zipper pulls.
Yay!
Because
Those are
that-
cute.
Aren't they? And that's another way to decorate up that back of your pillow and make like a fun little
Yeah.
surprise, because it would look so cute with that golden squirrel.
For sure.
So other things we have going on is next Tuesday we will be talking about the club. If you are a member or if you're not a member and you want to find out more, join Stacy and I will be talking about it at 2:00. But if you sign up for it, we are going to be emailing out a design. It is a banner that will be digitized, and it says joy or it says holy if you are celebrating Hanukkah. So make sure you sign up for that and join us on that day to hear about the club. You will be able to start signing up for the club on Friday. So if you want to do that, you're welcome to do that. If you already are a member and know that you're going to be doing that. If you're grandfathered in, you should have gotten an email yesterday. So look for that. That gives you directions on how to sign up for your grandfathered in price. So
Awesome.
and there's our look, that's our procrastinators club that I was telling you about that inspired this little tutorial, because they were asking all kinds of questions on how to finish the backs of their pillows.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
great.
is, I know, isn't it fun?
Mhm.
So just know, like, even if like on the nativity pillow it says put the zipper at the bottom, you don't have to.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Like, find the way that works for you and put those in. But don't be afraid of zippers. Don't be afraid of trying different ways to do pillow backs.
Yeah.
I mean,
There are no pillow police. You can do it however you want.
This is true. No pillow police. Betty Jo wants to know, do you think you could put the jar toppers on like the pet scarf?
Yeah, you could. Because it's just stitched out on that round.
Mm-hmm. You would skip the first stitches because it
Mhm.
does your circle.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't need to do that, but then you could stitch the design. You still would need to do the pieces that kind of have the dimensional.
Mhm.
And it does have kind of that bottom piece that's kind of circular. So it would have that, but I think it would be okay.
It would be cute. Yeah.
So does anyone have any questions? Anyone want to know anything about Megan?
Ask away.
Ask away. William. He says I should do a Menti. He loves that I do Menti. Have you seen
What
the
is-
quizzes?
No.
Menti allows us to do quizzes. I might have to. I might have to do a Menti because why not?
Yeah.
Chris did one. She did the very first one, and I love it because I'm like, I can do a quiz form. I can do a this or that. There's so many things I can do with it, and our customers can interact with us, and it's fun to see because you can see like right on the screen what their
Oh yeah.
what their results are, and
Huh.
you can ask them like, what's your favorite color, and if everyone
Awesome.
liked red would be bigger. Or
Okay. Cool.
so, yes.
That's fun.
Yeah, Menti does take 2 devices, or if you're on a laptop, you can do it with one because you can open a different tab. So
Okay.
maybe we will. I'll have to ask Stacy if she wants to do one. So, all right, Christmas Club is at 5:00. So it's almost time for that.
Yep.
So those of you that are joining us for that, you have just a little bit. Go eat some dinner. Get ready to start sewing at 5:00.
Yep.
So, all right, everyone. We hope you have a great Thanksgiving. We will be closed for
Yes.
the next 3 days, and then the store opens on Saturday.
Yep.
And Black Friday is on Friday at 9:00. So make sure you join us then, because there are some great deals, and the warehouse is getting ready right now.
Are they?
The stuff
Sure.
is stacked everywhere.
Yes.
So we hope that you join us on Plaid Friday for some of those great deals. And everyone have a great Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And
Happy Thanksgiving.
enjoy your veggie tray.
Yes. I will. I mean, we are driving 2 hours, so
It makes
what-
sense.
you know, I can keep veggies cold. What-
Yeah, you didn't want to
I
keep
don't
the
know.
turkey hot.
Right. Exactly.
So, I understand the assignment now. All right. Thank you, Megan, for joining me. And we'll see
Yes.
everyone after Thanksgiving. Bye,
Okay.
everyone.
Bye.